Building an Obsidian system, not a second brain. Get ready, because what we're covering in this explainer today is going to completely flip the way you manage your digital life. We are building a literal, fully functioning operating system for your entire life. Let's get into it.
Stop taking notes. Seriously, just stop. You're building a graveyard, not a brain. I mean it. Capturing an endless stream of text that just sits there gathering digital dust, that makes you a data hoarder, not a genius. I'm going to show you how to build a literal operating system where your data actually goes to work for you.
Section 1. Stop building note graveyards.
Okay, let's dive into this. The fundamental problem with the whole second brain mentality is that, well, it's really just hoarding. Disjointed, fragmented, messy folders where everything is completely disconnected, that is a massive fail. Most people think about workflows. We think systems. This isn't just a notes app. It's a cohesive dashboard where I track metrics, research content, and run my entire business without ever hitting Alt-Tab.
Section 2. Systems over broken workflows. So, the absolute biggest misstep you can make is treating your digital life as isolated workflows, bouncing from a browser over to an AI agent and then down into some messy folder tree. It just completely shatters your focus. The real secret here is integration. We're talking about pulling Telegram, Slack, email, YouTube, and even a local host terminal directly into one unified workspace. For anyone trying to manage ADHD or just maintain deep focus, doing your actual work in the exact same platform you plan it in, it is an absolute game changer.
You see, friction is not harmless. Every single time you change context or have to switch views, you're losing momentum. I know it might sound dramatic, but having to constantly go searching for a different toolbox literally destroys your productivity. Keep everything tightly organized in one exact spot and watch your executions skyrocket.
Section 3. The Zero Friction Daily Engine.
And this brilliantly illustrates how simple execution actually becomes. I start my day with one command, /today. Boom! Calendar, tasks, and priorities instantly populate right there. Throughout the day, I log my time and knock off tasks. Then I close my day using voice dictation. Zero friction, total momentum.
And that closing voice dictation, it seamlessly fills personal metrics directly into my daily template. I'm talking about tracking things that actually matter, like how much time I spent with my family today, or my effort level out of 10. Because the system tracks this daily with zero friction, we can finally spot massive life trends over time without ever lifting a finger to build a spreadsheet. How cool is that?
Section 4. The perfect AI memory.
Now this is where we really supercharge the system. And the best part? This is the ultimate long-term memory for AI. Sure, AI agents are great at inputting data, but Obsidian fills in every single memory gap the agent has. My AI agents don't just guess anymore. They pull from my exact context, my daily notes, and my history. You are literally feeding the AI the exact context of your entire life.
But inevitably, whenever I explain this structure to people, I always get the exact same question. Why use Obsidian? Why not just use cloud storage with some fun folder structures like Google Drive or Dropbox and just let an AI read it?
Look, if you're asking that, you are missing the point entirely. Folders are not an operating system. It is absolutely not enough that your AI agent can just navigate a folder structure, because you cannot actually do the work inside a folder. You still have to Alt-Tab over to a separate app. Remember this: folders collect data, operating systems execute it.
Let's move to Section 5. Building the intelligence layer.
So, we've stopped making graveyards. We've automated our daily engine. Now, we build an intelligence layer. Think of it like a 3D landscape of overlapping charts, heat maps, and custom plugins dynamically pulling straight from your daily notes. This is where your raw data compounds exponentially into actionable intelligence. We're talking heat maps, trend reporting, and custom plugins that turn data into action. If you want to be infinitely productive, you absolutely need this system.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how it applies to real-world outcomes, like tracking your revenue against specific daily actions. Because all your work is happening in one unified system, you can instantly see a revenue spike in a given week. And instead of just guessing why it happened, you drill down into the exact actions you logged that week. You literally see the glowing trend line of what you actually did to cause that spike. And then, well, you just execute more of that. It's kind of like a cheat code.
So I'll leave you with this final thought to really chew on as you look at your own digital habits today. Are you building a true intelligence layer that works for you, compounds your knowledge, and actually drives your actions?
Or are you just building another messy, disconnected graveyard where your ideas go to die? Seriously, it's time to stop thinking in fragmented workflows and start building your system.